Hi everyone, this is Farah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is my 2022 luxury wish list. I did one of these last year and I actually got everything on my wish list. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it below. And throughout last year, I had reveals and unboxings along the way of the different things on my wish list, so I'll link that. But I wanted to do it again this year because it was so amazingly successful last year, so hopefully if I put it out in the universe it could be successful as well this year. So I have 5 things on my wish list that I wanted to go through with you guys, so we'll go ahead and get started. And please let me know if you guys have things on your wish list, luxury or not, honestly. I'd love if you would share it in the comments below. I'd love to kind of know what you guys are hoping to get this year. And please thumbs up this video if you love it, and please subscribe if you haven't. But let's get started. So number 1, this is something I've been thinking of for a long time, and I think this is the year I'm really going to make an actual effort to achieve it, and that is having a Chanel handbag, adding one to my collection, because currently I do not own a Chanel handbag, and it would be an absolute dream to have one. And I don't exactly know which bag 100% that I would want. So the classic Chanel double flap, probably in the medium size, black, lambskin or caviar with like gold hardware, that would be my ideal dream bag. But it's so difficult to obtain that either in store or on the pre-loved market, especially at an affordable price. Those prices are just so high for that. So I'm not sure if I'm willing to spend that much on it, but I've realized there's many other styles that I also like that are very similar to that. So there are other single flap styles, styles that still have the turn lock and the CCs and the adjustable chains that look similar without being that. So I might be able to get something that's a little bit more casual, a little bit more wearable, and more also within my price range. So a Chanel handbag, flap bag, I should say, is kind of what I'm wanting. So that is number 1 item on my wish list. Number 2 item is I have really been loving wrap dresses, and I have owned in the past the Diane von Furstenberg, the DVF wrap dresses, which I think are just so beautiful and just so classic again. And I've really been enjoying wearing wrap dresses, especially in like floral patterns with like a little bit more sleeves, and sometimes they have even the collar. So I would love to add some more Diane von Furstenberg wrap dresses into my collection, and they're really high quality, and again, they're just so classic and timeless. They've just been here through the years, and I've really enjoyed her as a designer and the different prints and everything that she does. So number 2 would be to add Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress to my collection. Maybe 1 or maybe more, we'll see, but at least 1 for this year. And then my number 3 dream, this is something that honestly, I'm saying this here because, you know, I believe sometimes if you say something out loud, you're more motivated to look into that. And this is more of a dream, but I think if I keep putting it on my wish list year after year, maybe it'll one day come true. But how I mentioned I've loved to get my first Chanel handbag, I have also been watching too many videos and doing too many research into Hermes, the history of Hermes, the history of Hermes bags. And of course the Birkin and the Kelly are the classic bags from that house, and I would love to obviously own one of them, but honestly it's any Hermes handbag, but I know that they would all be very expensive. So for me, it's just, I think what's on my wish list this year is to make a more concerted effort to learn about Hermes and the different leathers. I hear the words like Togo and Epsom and being thrown around, and I know nothing about this. but I'm actually more interested this year to learn about it, because should that opportunity arise that I have access to something that, again, I feel comfortable with buying, then I think I want to be educated about it. So both the Hermes Birkin or the Kelly are both beautiful. I think, though, if I were to get one, I probably would get a Birkin 30. That size I've always thought is really pretty, or really, I guess, a good size. It's kind of like that in-between size, and it's a very pretty style for when you wear it. It's not too big, not too small, in my opinion. The Kellys I like a little bit smaller, like 28 or so. So those would be the two styles I would be open to, but I think just because Birkin is the classic style, I would want the Birkin first. So that would be on my wish list. That is a dream wish. I think the Chanel one is more achievable for me at this time, but I'm still gonna throw it out there because you never know. And then number 4 is a jewelry item. You guys know I love jewelry so much. I've done a few videos here with different jewelries that I've just enjoyed, but this year one thing that I would love to get is a ruby piece. So I've always loved rubies, colored stones, honestly. Yellow topaz, rubies, emeralds, I think are just beautiful. But rubies especially, I just love red. Like I just find red such a vibrant color and such an exciting color, and I don't own any ruby piece, so I would like to get it. And for me, I probably would want to get ruby earrings. I've looked into a few different styles that I really like, and so I think for my luxury kind of fine jewelry item for this year, I would like to make it super special and get something that's a ruby. And necklace was another thing I was thinking about, but I honestly think earrings are things that once I have earrings in that I love, I wear them all the time. It doesn't come off. I go to sleep in it. I wear it all the time. So I think a ruby earring is what I really would like. So there's a couple of styles that I'm thinking about, and hopefully that is a wish that can be fulfilled this year. And lastly, number 5 for my luxury wish list for this year is I would love to own a Louis Vuitton monogram piece. Now, I do have a couple Louis Vuitton items, and for example, I've got some Speedies, Neverfulls, some smaller SLGs, but I actually don't own anything in the monogram print. Some reason I've always been a little bit, I don't know, I love the Damier Bean print, the Damier Azur print, and the monogram print I like, but I've always been a little shied away from it. It seemed a little too in my face, and just felt like it was a little too recognizable by everybody. And I felt the Damier Bean and Azur were just a little bit more, maybe people wouldn't know that they were Louis Vuitton. And I don't know why I did that, but now I kind of feel like I want to add something that is not maybe so in your face, monogram, but has that Louis Vuitton monogram print, because I think as time has gone by, I've really started to appreciate that print. So there are a couple styles that I have liked in that, and a couple bags that I have been thinking about. So the Alma is a bag that I've always just admired from afar. I've thought it's just so beautiful, and again, very classic style. So the medium or the Alma BB, I've always thought is just really pretty, really cute. Just a really classic style. So in a monogram print, I know there's different leathers. There's monogram that can be embossed, or just actually monogram canvas. So that I would be open to those styles of it. I also really like kind of the trunk look. So for example, the Petite Malle is another bag that I think is really cute. However, for me, that would not be functional. I just know that's not a bag I would get wear of, but I like the look of it. And so it's been, over the last several years, the Pochette Matisse has been so big, and I've seen it all around, and I've seen it in the reverse monogram and then just monogram, and I at first didn't really like it because it kind of was like this messenger style bag, and I'm not really sure if that's my style. But the more and more I've seen it out, and I have tried it on in the store before just to kind of see how it would look on me, I'm starting to grow on me, so I'm open to that. And I think both the reverse monogram and the monogram are both equally beautiful. I like how the reverse monogram has no vachetta, so it can't get damaged. It's a little bit more carefree. And the monogram has a vachetta, but it also looks a little bit more classic. And so I like that like trunk sort of look. I know it's not exactly like that, but it's, you know, let's say it looks more like that than the Alma does. But I'm thinking of maybe the Pochette Matisse or the Alma. Those are the two styles that I like. I already own Speedies and Neverfulls, like I mentioned, so I feel like that would be like one of those would be a good addition to my collection that I think I would actually get a lot of use out of. So those are the ones that I'm thinking about. There are a couple other Louis Vuitton styles that over the years I've liked. They're not so much in style now, but I've always also liked the artsy or the delightful. They're more like hobo style bags. I feel like hobo style bags are not so in style right now. Not that that's so important to me, but actually over time I've started to like more top handles and bags with zips on them, or like crossbodies. So I feel like the hobo or the shoulder bag I've just kind of haven't done as much, but I think it's also because it's not so much in style. But back in the day, I definitely love my hobo bags. So those, you know, are, I don't believe in production anymore. Those would be on the pre-loved market. The Almas and the Pochette Matisse are still being made, but for the artsy, the delightful, if I did consider those would have to be something I would have to buy in the pre-loved market. But those are a big in-your-face monogram, you know. But I think something about them being like hobo style bags seems to be more acceptable to me. I don't know how to explain it, but I would think just to add like a monogram piece would be nice. So there it is. There is my luxury wish list for this year. Some seem quite achievable. Some seem definitely more of a stretch or a dream, but you know, this is my luxury wish list. So I thought I would just put it there because you never know what happens. So that's my whole list. So I've got the Chanel handbag, I've got the Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress, a Hermes Birkin or Kelly, like, you know, I can't believe I'm even saying that, but I'm just saying it. Some fine jewelry with some ruby earrings and a monogram Louis Vuitton piece. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know again in the comments below what you guys are thinking to add this year to your wardrobe or to your luxury handbag collection or just luxury collection in general. What's on your wish list? Please let me know below. I'd love to hear it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.